I'm Amy Dunker at Clarke University. Welcome to Trumpet Quick Lessons. This is the Getchell's second book of Practical Studies, number 105. This is a nice little lyrical 6/8 calmly etude. If you're having difficulty reading it in 6/8, you might want to write it out in 6/4 once, in which case every value gets doubled. So in the first measure, you'd have a half note, 2/8 notes, half note, 2/8 notes. Then you'd have 6/8 notes in a row in the next measure, dotted quarter, eighth quarter. So that if you wrote it out so that you could see what it would look like. With this one, you really want to shape the phrases and keep them musical. I like to build up to the high notes and then come back down. I also like to sometimes color a note, like in the third measure, you can hear that C gets a little colored. Be careful of the second line last measure rhythmically. You've got so it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. Last line, be careful of the naturals that are in there. In the first and second measure, second and third, they go back to flats. If you really want to phrase this and think about what kind of colors you want and what kind of sound you want. Do you want it darker? Do you want it brighter? Do you want it going to the high points, or do you want it coming back to more of a cadential point? I try to hold it back and maybe retard just a little on each cadence point at the end of phrases. So if you look at the end of the first phrase, which is the end of the first line, I'll hold that back a little bit, retardato just a little bit on those last 3 beats. The same thing with the next line, and of course a bigger rallentando at the end.